Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Yarnall Athletic Center here on the campus of Mitchell College in New London, Connecticut, where this afternoon a champion will be crowned. The Mariners host a familiar foe, the Pilgrims of New England College, in the New England Collegiate Conference Championship game. Hello again and welcome. I'm Aiden Pizzelli bringing you the call here this afternoon. The Mariners 22-4 on the season. They have won 11 straight. They had won 11 straight. 7-0 in conference play, the top seed in the NECC. Last time out, they defeated Leslie 114-60 en route to today's matchup. The Pilgrims 8-17, different script, 3-on-3. They've had to scrap and claw to get here. They had to go on the road, and they beat Eastern Nazarene 77-72, trailing most of the first half. The Pilgrims closed out the period with a 15-5 run to lead at halftime, and despite a hotly contested second half, New England College would never trail after the break with 40.3 seconds left, and the Pilgrims clinging to a narrow lead. Freshman guard Jason Stovall, the 2022-2023 Rookie of the Year, was fouled in the backcourt and went to the line, taking the biggest free throws of his career. He calmly buried both shots to seal the victory. Nick Gomo as well led the way for the Pilgrims with 14 points and 7 rebounds on 50% shooting. Meanwhile, for the Mariners, as I said, they defeated Leslie 114-60. 15 different players scored for Mitchell, who took their first lead of the night on a Robert Zerlis free throw. 2 minutes and 18 seconds into the game, the Mariners did not look back from there. They shot 55% from the floor, 40% from three-point range to suffocate the Lynx en route to a dominant 54-point victory, their largest margin of victory this season. A lot of stars in the building. All the major conference award winners are here this afternoon. Alfonso Stokes, the Player of the Year. Jalen Benson, Defensive Player of the Year. Mikey Pacetto, First Team All-Conference. Head Coach Todd Peretz, third time he's been named Coach of the Year. This is sure to be a heavyweight fight. The Mariners and the Pilgrims met back on February 4th. Mitchell won that game 90-78, pulling away late, but it was tight early. The Pilgrims, a young squad, a familiar foe, but some not so familiar faces, a lot of newcomers, and they'll get their first taste of championship level basketball here in this one. Coach Peretz billed these as Rocky versus Apollo type slugfest every time these two teams meet. The Mariners eliminated the Pilgrims from the semifinals last year. The Pilgrims won the championship over Mitchell in 2020. Mitchell eliminated the Pilgrims back in 2019, and once again, they'll meet here in the conference final. We'll have starting lineups, the anthem, and the tip coming up next. You're watching the New England Collegiate Conference Men's Basketball Championship. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the court. Getting ready for the start of this New England Collegiate Conference Men's Basketball Championship between Mitchell and New England College. Mariners trying to win back-to-back titles. The Pilgrims trying to win their first since defeating these Mariners in 2020. We are just about ready to go. And we will turn things over to public address announcer Emily Reynolds to get the day started.
Mitchell College welcomes you to the Yarnell Athletic Center for tonight's basketball matches between the New England College Pilgrims and your Mitchell College Mariners. And now for tonight's starting lineups. From New England College, for number 13, Nick Bobo. From Mitchell, starting at guard, a 6'1" senior from Bloomfield, Connecticut, number 1, Alfonso Stokes. From NEC, starting at guard, number 12, Kyle Inglis. From Mitchell, starting at guard, a 5'10" senior from Waterford, Connecticut, number 2, Mikey Bucetto. From New England College, starting at guard, number 14, Alex Williams. From Mitchell, starting at guard, a 6'4" senior from New London, Connecticut, number 5, Jalen Benson. From NEC, starting at guard, number 21, Jason Stovall. From Mitchell, starting at guard, a 6'4" senior from St. John's Antigua, number 12, Amani Brown. From New England College, starting at guard, number 31, Travis Lutzman. And from Mitchell, starting at center, a 6'6" sophomore from Clinton, Connecticut, number 32, Ryan Jarvis. The Pilgrims are coached by Charlie Mason and assisted by Shannon Scaria and Kareem Al-Tibi. Your Mariners are coached by Todd Perez and assisted by Darren McCaw, Alex Fortune, and Tyler Perez.
And we are set for this NECC Men's Basketball Championship game. These two teams, a long history and recent history of meeting in the postseason. Mariners trying to win back-to-back. Third title in 4 seasons of competition. Pilgrims stand in their way, trying to pull another road upset. Zerlis is going to jump it with Alex Williams. He wins it back to Jalen Benson. And the NECC championship is underway. Mikey Bucetto to the free throw line. Hands off to Stokes to the rim. Layup, no good. Williams the rebound. Kyle Inglis. Luchman now up top Williams. Inglis left side. Inglis the only returning starter from last season as Stovall's off the mark from 3. Made 3 starts last year for the Pilgrims. So it's a young squad. Zerlis all the way in, bullies his way to the rim. He scores. Pilgrims hang tough, though. Here's Williams backing his way in. Turning, nowhere to go. Hooks with the right hand. Can't get the bounce. Stokes skies for the rebound. Basetto's going to try a three. Back iron, no good. Rebound Stovall. 2-0 Mariners. Ball into the corner. Gomo. Left hand to right hand. Out on the wing right side. Hands off to Inglis. Off the screen. Left side Stovall. Now up top Williams. Gomo is going to attack with 8 seconds to shoot. Has it denied. Swatted out of play by Jalen Benson. The conference defensive player of the year. Flexing early. Into Stovall, 5 seconds to shoot. Hangs in the air and scores off the window. Ties the game at 2. Benson, one of the very vocal leaders of this Mariner squad. Right side, jump shot. No good for Armani Brown. Rebound Williams. Lead into the corner right side. Luchman back out to Inglis. Stop and start, lost the ball. Basetto pokes it away, gets it away to Benson. Up ahead, Zerlis, the layup, count it! Would have gone in anyways, but they call goaltending. Robert Zerlis, the sophomore from Clinton, Connecticut, makes it 4-2. Inglis out high right side. Stovall in the corner right side. Picked up by Basetto. Inglis off the screen. Attacks Stokes. Underneath the basket trap. Now curls back into the paint. Swings it left side. Gomo didn't want to shoot the three. And then drops it out of play along the baseline. Mariners turn it over. The Pilgrims turn it over to the Mariners, who forced the 11th most in the nation. Turn teams over nearly 20 times a game. Ranked 6th in the nation as well in steals. 12.3 steals per game. Mikey Basetto and Benson a big part of that. Benson with it now to Basetto, right side. Lobs it to Brown. In deep, gathers, swatted by Williams. Rebound Gomo. 3-on-2 break here for the Pilgrims. And then Gomo peels it out, kicks to the corner. On the attack, hanging in the air. Stovall shot no good, but a foul. Jason Stovall, Conference Rookie of the Year. Near 40% three-point shooter, made an immediate impact on this Pilgrim squad. Appeared in every conference game, starting 5 of them. Has averaged 9.9 points per game, tops amongst all rookies in the conference. And his 36.9% shooting from downtown in the regular season was also tops amongst rookies and good for 3rd in the league overall. Like I said, the stars are out in this one. You've got the player of the year in Stokes, defensive player of the year Benson, coach of the year in Tom Peretz, and rookie of the year Jason Stovall. Stokes right side, beyond the arc, lobs it into Zerlis, picked away from behind. Now Zerlis dives on the floor. Williams gets it safely away to Stovall. Game tied at 4. Ball moved to Inglis. Around the screen, kicks out to Stovall. He's going to attack. Hang in the air, scoops it with the right hand. Shot no good. Rebound punched around and grabbed by Brown. Basetto on the break. Behind the line, lobs it inside. Brown in the paint, double team. Zerlis from the elbow, got it! Robert Zerlis, 6. New England College, 4. Here comes Inglis. Down the left side, trying to spin it up. Williams wanted to throw it down. That's no good. And a whistle going against the New England College. Thought for a minute they were going to call it on the putback. They'll call the foul here, the first against Nick Gomo. Six to 4. All 6 points belonging to Robert Zerlis. Benson down the middle through contact is fouled. Zerlis 3 for 3 from the floor. Getting the start in this one. And now this will put Benson at the line. As I said, the conference defensive player of the year, second in the conference, third in the nation in steals and steals per game. A leader, has improved every season he's been with the Mariners. Started as a JV player. Now has a chance to win his third ring. And Coach Peretz describes him as an extension of the coach on the floor. Comley knocks down both free throws, 8-4. Inglis right side, Stovall behind the line, now Gomo. 4-point lead for the Mariners. Williams attacks Zerlis on the baseline, swings it out. Efosa moves it back to Stovall, hangs in the air. Wild scoop shot is good. Benson left side, 8-6. Zerlis, top of the key, has had the hot hand. Finds Stokes, pulls up, jumper is good. First bucket for Alfonso Stokes. Leading scorer for the Mariners. Here comes Gomo on the attack, down the left side, shot no good. Good contest there from Wilton Causey. Bassetto on the break. Angles his way inside, behind the back, swings to Benson, hangs in the air, can't get the layup to go. Stovall hangs, and then it's denied by Bassetto. Bassetto named first team all-conference. 189 assists on the year, 7.6 per game. Best in the conference, #1 in the entire nation. This one lobbed out. Causey pokes it away. He'll sprint to the rim and throw it down with two hands. Timeout. Charlie Mason will take it as well. 14:41 to go in the first. Mariners lead 12-6. Welcome back to the court. 14:41 to go in the first half. Mitchell leading 12-6. Trying to repeat as conference champions. Williams down the right side, hangs in the air, shots no good. Benson pushing the pace, all the way in deep, nowhere to go, he traveled with it. Inglis. Michael Hill's in the game now for the Pilgrims. Inglis snakes his way inside, hands off underneath, the reverse, no good. But a foul called as Junior Efosa elevated for the shot. And Causey will be called for the foul. Junior Efosa will be at the line, the freshman from Haverhill, Mass. We'll have two free throws. First one's good. Benton's going to check out. Bishop Taylor, the freshman from Aberdeen, Maryland, will get some early action here for the Mariners. We've been unstoppable here on this home floor. Free throw no good for Efosa. Won 18 straight here. Bassetto from deep, no good. Efosa the rebound. 12-7, 5-point lead. Hills quickly down the left side, scoop shot no good. Rebound Causey. Up ahead to Pacetto. Swings it right side. Stokes with the layup. What a dime from Pacetto. Laid out trying to get the steal. Now Hills moves it into the corner. Afosa attacks Causey and throws it down. Junior Afosa drops the hammer, and that fires up the Pilgrims bench. Five-point game off of Causey's hand. And then Jarnowski traveled with it. Would have been a fast break opportunity there for the Pilgrims. Instead, it's a turnover. Pacetto gets the return pass in the corner, launches the three, no good. Rebound, New England College. Michael Hills sprinting up ahead. Pacetto slaps down, knocks it away, causes an over and back. And the Pilgrims are not happy about this one. The officials may change the call here, and they're going to give the ball to the Pilgrims. Inglis calls out the play from center court, moves it left side to Hills. Over the top they go. Caught in deep by Lewis. Triple teamed, lost the ball. Pacetto rips it off the court. Underneath the layup, goaltend. Pacetto finds Pollard. Two more for the Mariners. The court vision of Mikey Pacetto. 189 assists on the year. Best in the conference, 11th in the nation, and per game, 7.6. No one better in the entire country. Inglis, scoop shot up and under, he scores. Pacetto bullies his way inside, swings it back out. Stokes for three, no good. Pacetto comes flying in and steals the rebound from Hills. Dribbles into the paint, hands off. Causey, no good, but a foul. $12:20 to go in the first. 5-point game. Wilton Causey, the sophomore from Worcester, Mass, will be at the line for two. First one's no good. One more free throw coming for Causey. No good on that one. Offensive rebound, though, for Taylor. Right side for the layup. It's good. Pollard puts it in. Largest lead for Mitchell, 18-11, 12:14 to go. Pilgrims want to talk it over. We will step aside. Welcome back to the floor. 12-14 to go in the first half. Mitchell leading 18-11. Trying to maintain their crown in the NECC. Hills, blitz by Bassetto, gets it to Inglis. Extra pass left side, nearly lost out of play. Williams saves it. Out to midcourt to Camden Ayers. Hills now, double teamed and lost it. Bassetto the steal. Sprints ahead, contact, hands off. Causey floats with the right hand, he scores. Mikey Bassetto at the controls, 22-11. Mitchell on top. Pass underneath. Efosa traveled with it. $11:39 to go, 9-point game. Bishop Taylor walks it up. Mariners looking for a double-digit lead. Stokes steps back, fadeaway, no good. Rebound Ayers underneath. Gomo steps inside the line, jump shot too strong. Stokes has the rebound. And a foul in the backcourt. Stokes, the player of the year, led the league. 21.4 points per game, added 5.3 rebounds per game. Good for fourth in the league. And shot nearly 50% from the field. Third in the league in steals. Scored in double digits in every single Mariners game this year. Averaged 27 points per game in conference games. Right side, the three, no good. Stovall a rebound. Inglis attacks, lost the ball, poked away. Zerlis has it. Numbers here for Mitchell. Bassetto, right side between the legs, leaves it for Taylor. Scoops it underneath, too hard, but then the tap is no good from Pollard. Ball loose on the floor. Inglis gets it away, up the head, 2-on-1. Stovall goes to the rim and is fouled. $10:35 to go. First foul on Bishop Taylor.
His first, team third. Stovall at the line, shooting 2.
Makes the first. These two teams, the most recent conference champions. No championship in 2021. Benson right side for three, splash! First three-pointer of the game. And it gives the Mariners a double-digit lead. Williams, season opening, attacks, right-handed layup is good. Bassetto quickly ahead for Stokes. He'll pull up just inside the line. Long, no good. Stovall, Euro step in the paint, has it denied. Benson swats it away. Bassetto 3-on-1, behind the back for Stokes. Inglis, tricky dribble through traffic, gets fouled. $9:45 to go. Gomo inbounds from the near side for the Pilgrims. In safely to Alex Jean. Gomo left side. Fakes the handoff. Now gives it up to Williams. Attacks. Hop step in the paint. Counted in one. Alex Williams with a chance for a three-point play. Leading scorer for the Pilgrims and the best free throw shooter in the conference. Also the best defensive rebounder in the NECC. Free throw's good to complete the three-point play. 8-point game, 25-17. Bassetto pulls up for the three over Inglis and knocks it down. Inglis left side. Attacks, scoops, and scores. Inglis finding a little seam to get to the rim. Bassetto down the left side, swings it back at the free throw line. Jump shot, no good, but a foul. Jacob Narvaez fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming for him with 8:48 to go in the first half. First one's good. Mariners shooting 50% from the field. Rattles home the second free throw. 11-point game, 8:48 to go in the first. Pilgrims fell behind like this last time these two teams played and then came back to take the lead. Mariners had a big answer though. Ball batted around. Finally ping-pongs back to Williams. Right side, the three-pointer is good. Off the hands of Cameron Levan. His first action here in the championship. 8-point game. Ball in deep, turned over. Camden Ayers comes up with the steal. And then Benson jumps in and takes the charge. Pilgrims aren't happy about it. 7:57 to go. Timeout on the floor. Mariners up 8. Welcome back to the court. 7:57 to go. Packed house here at the Yarnell Athletic Center. It's been a busy day. Mariners women defeated Eastern Nazarene to win back-to-back titles. Mitchell men trying to do the same. Leading by 8. Bassetto between his legs into the paint. Bumped and fouled. Kyle Jarnowski checks into the game. Levan will come out after picking up 2 fouls. Head coach Charlie Mason getting on the officials about the consistency of calls. That's all players, coaches, fans, as anybody wants, is consistent calls. Call it both ways. Camden Ayers. Jarnowski moves it left side. Gomo, Williams up top. Floats it to the corner right side. Ayers attacks, trying to post up Bassetto. Turns, hooks with the right hand, comes up short. Bassetto the rebound. Bassetto, triple team, kicks it back. Benson, extra pass underneath for Stokes. It's deflected out by Jarnowski. Bassetto from the baseline. Over the top to Zerlis. Kicks it back out. Bassetto rises into the three. Got it. 33-22. Under 7 to play first half. Inglis. Stop and start on the drive. Fouled by Benson. That's 2 fouls now on Benson. This puts Inglis at the line. 8th and 9th free throws of the half for the Pilgrims. First one is good. Pilgrims take and make the most free throws in the conference. Nearly 21 a game that they take. They average about 14 makes per game. Inglis good on both. Cuts the lead to 9. Bassetto right side, gives it up to Stokes. Stokes fights his way inside, swings it back out. Zerlis had to gather the ball. Bassetto now left side. That's a deep three-pointer. It's good again! Mikey Bassetto from way downtown. Williams kicks it right side. Gomo rises into the three. No good. Stokes corrals the rebound. Finds Bassetto. Attacks right down the middle. Layup no good. Came up short. Numbers here for the Pilgrims if they hurry. Inglis pushes it ahead. Spins in the paint and gets fouled. This will put Inglis at the line again. And the second foul is on Taylor. Both coaches working the officials right now. Free throw good for Inglis, front end of the 1-and-1. Inglis good on both. 10-point game. Mariners with the lead. 5:54 and counting to go in the first half. Bassetto picked up by Gomo. Step to his right and is called for traveling. Inglis, hands off to Gomo. Right side, Hills. Lutchman, Williams. Inglis on the wing left side. Now Hills catches out high. Trying to get it back to Williams at the free throw line. Turnover. Here comes Bassetto on the break. Lobs for Stokes. It's knocked away. Inglis hustles back into the frame. Numbers here for the Pilgrims. Williams down the middle. Off the window, no good. Putback is no good. Gomo grabs the rebound and is fouled. Foul is on Causey. That's his second. And Gomo at the line. More free throws here for the Pilgrims. First one's good. Well, Pilgrims living at the line right now, staying in this one. "12 free throws now here in the first half. 8-point game again. Bassetto sprints up the right side. Zerlis got it! A perfect 4 for 4 from the floor for Robert Zerlis. 8 points. Scoop shot wild, no good. Brown has the rebound. And then I think he's called for traveling. So Pilgrims ball, trailing by 10. Lutchman out high, Williams straight away, watched by Brown. Puts it to the floor, spins, left-handed shot, no good. Rebound Pollard. 4:37 to go. Bassetto rises into the straightaway three, it's good. Bassetto rips it right down the middle. Largest lead for the Mariners. 4:32 to go. Timeout, Pilgrims. Welcome back to the floor. 4:32 to go in the first half. Mariners leading 41-28. Trying to repeat as conference champions. They won it on the road last year. Having the luxury of playing in their barn here this afternoon in front of a packed house. There is nowhere to sit in this place. Standing room only is what's left. And what has been already an exciting and thrilling afternoon here in New London for the New England Collegiate Conference Championships. Lutchman just inside the line. Jumper is good. "11-point game. Pilgrims keep cutting it to 8, but can't get any closer. Stokes, Zerlis, who's 4 for 4 from the field. Right side, Pollard the jumper, in and out, no good. Brown had the rebound with one hand, but then lost it. Michael Hills wants to attack Bassetto. Around the screen, lefty jump shot, no good. Too strong off the back iron. Stokes with the rebound, Bassetto into the front court. Thought about the three, trying to thread the needle underneath for Zerlis. It's picked off. Here comes Williams on the break. Attacks, goes to the rim and throws it down. Count it, and one. The stuff from Alex Williams. Wow. The Pilgrims have had 2 ferocious dunks here in this first half. Free throw, no good, a rare miss for the best free throw shooter in the conference. Pollard gives it up to Bassetto. Thought about lifting it up. Now he fires the deep three and cans it. Mikey Bassetto is on fire. Carrying the Mariners. Williams, the answer, yes! 44-35 with 2:53 to go. Bassetto right side, down the middle, trying to kick it back out. Pollard gathers it, extra pass, Stokes in the corner, his three is good. Each team throwing haymakers. Inglis. Spinning left side, lost the ball. 11th turnover for the Pilgrims. Mariners have hit 7 threes, shooting nearly 60% from distance. 5 of those belong to Mikey Bassetto. 15 points to lead all scores. The senior from Waterford, Connecticut, putting on a show here in this first half. Calls for the screen, the heat check, no good, back iron. Oh, it got the bounce! Are you kidding me? $15-point lead. Mariners force another turnover. Six threes for Bassetto. Shoot from there, Mikey. You've got the green light. Steps back, now attacks, fades, no good. Zerlis, the offensive rebound, hit, can't get it to go. Pollard tips it up and in. 52-35. Mariners pulling away. 1:44 to go in the half. Timeout, New England College. Welcome back to the floor. 1:44 to go in the first half. The Mariners have opened this one up. They lead 52-35. Mikey Bassetto, all 6 of his buckets have been triples. 18 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists in the first half. Well, the Pilgrims have fought and responded before. Stovall left side lays it up and in. Need to close this half strong. It's going to be a tough ask to go into the second half with this building, raucous as it is. Pollard attacks the rim. Floater no good. Williams, best defensive rebounder in the conference, grabs another. Here's Inglis. Attacks Zerlis. Scoops it up, no good. Williams, the offensive rebound. We'll back it out now. Final minute, first half. Williams, right side. Shot no good. Stride for stride. Narvaez stayed with him. Bassetto threads it to Pollard. Extra pass. Zerlis, he's fouled. With 44.6 to go. Zerlis will be at the line for 2. Try and add to a 15-point lead. First free throw is good. Pilgrims have turned it over 12 times, leading to 13 Mariner points. Zerlis connects on both free throws. "17-point game. 40 seconds to go in the first half. Efosa, left side, nearly dropped the ball. Now Williams. Stovall attacks, feels contact, throws it at the rim, can't get the bounce. Tipped up and in by Efosa. Shot clock turned off, 15-point game. Stokes waves away Pollard, wants to work one-on-one with Jason Stovall. Player of the year and rookie of the year. One-on-one here on the left wing side. Stokes with 6 seconds. Gets a screen from Zerlis. Sprints to the rim. And got fouled. With 2 seconds flat left on the clock. Alfonso Stokes will be at the line for 2. Led the league with 21.4 points per game. Became the 6th player in Mitchell's Division III history to eclipse 1,000 career points. Is 11th in the nation in free throws. And 21st in the nation in made field goals. Misses the free throw here. And that'll do it as it's lost by Inglis out of play. And that is how the first half comes to a close. Mitchell and New England College trade blows. The Mariners throw a bevy of big punches down the stretch. And the heavy hitter for them in the first half was Mikey Bassetto. 6 of 10 from deep, 18 points to lead all scorers. The Mariners shoot a blistering 61% from deep and 54% from the floor, and they will lead by 16 when we return for the second half as they look to capture their second straight conference championship. We've reached halftime here. We'll take a break. You're watching New England Collegiate Conference men's basketball action on the Mariner Athletic Network. We'll be back. Welcome back inside the Yarnall Athletic Center here on the campus of Mitchell College. Mitchell leading New England College 55-39 as we get ready for the start of the second half in this NECC Men's Basketball Championship game. Andrew Pizzelli here bringing you the call. Thank you for finding us here on a cold and snowy Saturday afternoon. The Mariners lead because they are shooting 54% from the field and a scorching 61.5% from downtown, led by Mikey Bassetto, who is 6 of 10 from deep and a game-high 18 points. Meanwhile, 7 different players have scored for the Pilgrims, led by Alex Williams, who's 4 of 10 from the field, does have 10 points, only player in double digits for the Pilgrims. Well, they shoot 50% from the three-point line, but just 2 of 4. Strategy so far has been to attack, attack, attack. They've gotten to the free throw line 14 times. Are shooting 37% from the field. Not bad, but trying to keep pace now with the Mariners. Difficult task if you're trading threes for twos. See if the Pilgrims have a run here to start the second half, as both teams try to regain their energy here. After a high-intensity first half, Inglis attacks, kicks Gomo into a contested three. Side of the rim, no good. Rebound, Mariners, excuse me. Benson with it here. Slowly walks it ahead, gives it up to Zerlis. Shot left side, no good. Williams had the rebound, dropped it. Inglis will pick it off the floor for New England College. Behind his back, kicks it to the corner, no one home. I think he thought that the official was Nick Gomo, who had stepped to his left. Unforced error there for the Pilgrims. Minute gone here in the second half. Stokes away from Gomo. Got him in the air, loops it inside, turning. Brown, the contact. Can't get the roll, but he'll get to the line. Brown's first trip to the free throw line tonight. 16-point lead for the Mariners. Free throw no good on the first. These two teams are the most recent conference champions. Mariners won it in 2019. Pilgrims run it in 2020. No conference title game in 2021. And the Mariners won it again last year. In control right now, leading by 17. Williams dances at the free throw line, attacks Brown, gets him in the air with the fake. The flip with the right hand, no good. Rebound Benson, hands off to Bassetto. Hits the brakes, now flips back to Stokes. Bassetto, double team, gets it away to Brown. Bounce pass to Zerlis and a whistle on the pass. First foul on Williams. Bassetto didn't like the three, so he hands it back off to Brown, trying to back his way in on Stovall. His outlet deflected, comes to Benson. Kicks to Bassetto, his three right side. Iron to no good. Looking for his 7th three of the game. Lutchman gets fouled. And this will be the first foul on Zerlis. Puts Stravis Lutchman at the line. Hits every part of the iron and then falls out. Here comes Benson, 56-40. Lobs it for Brown, deflected, loose on the ground, picked up by Inglis. Mariners turn it over. Here comes Gomo, attacks Benson, hangs in the air, scoops with the right hand, can't get the bounce. Benson the rebound, up ahead, Brown will lay it in. Tough to go end to end and then get back when you miss a layup on the other side. Williams at the free throw line, attacks Brown, throws the shoulder, and hooks it up and in. 58-42, 14-point game. Nearly 3 minutes gone here in the second half. Zerlis underneath, lets the man go by and lays it in. That one denied. Zerlis 5 for 6 from the field. Second leading scorer in the game. Baseline out of bounds here for the Pilgrims. Williams hands off to Stovall. Jarnowski nearly had it stolen by Stokes. Layup no good. Brown the rebound. Stokes over the top. Grabbed by Bassetto, hands back to Stokes. Hangs in the air and he gets hacked. And Stokes will go to the line to try and give the Mariners a 20-point lead. If you're New England College, it's go time now. Because the Mariners are going to keep their foot on the gas. $20-point lead for Mitchell. Stokes knocks down both. He's up to 12 points now in the game. Williams, left side for Inglis. Lutchman, catch and shoot, no good on the three. Stokes the rebound. And bumped and fouled by Williams in the backcourt. Mariners inbound from the near side, from the far side. Across to Bassetto. Waves away Jalen Benson. Now attacks baseline. Swings it back out. Stokes up fakes the three. Extra pass. Zerlis from the free throw line. Catch the roll. 6 for 7 from the field for Robert Zerlis. 14 points. Jarnowski layup no good. Second tap no good as well. Lutchman had it and then steps out of play. (64-42). Bassetto. Left side, kick out, Benson, three, no good. Rebound Afosa. Stovall, wanting to sprint. Extra pass underneath, Jarnowski the layup, he missed it. Offensive rebound, putback is good for Afosa. Well, the Pilgrims are gonna need stops. Benson. Trying to move it underneath, deflected and stolen. Stovall on the attack, floats with the right hand, shot no good. Afosa, another offensive rebound for him. Puts it to the floor, hooks, and gets the bounce. 4 quick points from Junior Afosa. And it's quickly down to 18. Stokes for three, no good. Rebound Williams. Williams goes right to the rim, fouled, count it, and one. Little 6-0 run here from the Pilgrims, as they try and mount a furious comeback. Free throw coming for the best free throw shooter in the conference, Alex Williams. And he gets it. Causey with the right hand, shot no good. Tied up with Williams. So they want to adjust the score, but it looks like a point didn't get up there. And so it's now 65-49. That is the score. 16-point game with 14:20 to go. So the officials try and sort this out at the scorer's table. So now they set it to 64-49. It looks like the shot clock had been reset, so this will have to be adjusted as well. And they'll put 18 seconds on the shot clock, so that is all sorted out. 14:20 to go, 15-point game. Mariners with the ball, inbounding from the baseline, too high for Causey. But right there on the spot is Bishop Taylor to clean it up. Forces it inside, Causey double teamed. Stokes gets his man in the air and gets fouled. Foul is on Williams. That's his third. Third on Williams. Now what do you do here if you're New England College? You're down 15, could be more. You want to have Alex Williams on the floor. Stokes hits the first. Zerlis will get a break. Pollard comes in. So Stovall is going to check in, and Williams will check out. We'll see how long head coach Charlie Mason will give him the breather. One more free throw coming for Stokes. Hits it. 17-point game. 14 minutes to go. Stovall right side. Efosa picked up by Causey. Fakes the handoff. Attacks. Swings it to the corner. The layup is good. High degree of difficulty for Michael Hills. 66-51. Stokes, double teamed on the far side. Dribbles away from it, into the basket, no good. Then rips away the rebound. And a foul. Pilgrims had it, but the tenacity and the fight of Alfonso Stokes. Mitchell wants to call for time. Settle things down here with 13:33 to go. 66-51, Mariners still in control. We'll be back. Welcome back to the court. 13:33 to go. And a foul before the ball was inbounded. Stokes and Hills collide. And this is going to put Stokes at the free throw line. Mariner fans wanting the officials to tee up head coach Charlie Mason of the Pilgrims. Stokes knocks down the first free throw. Now, both coaches have been making similar arguments the whole game, just wanting to see consistent calls. Stokes knocks down another. 17-point game. Efosa attacks right side, and he gets fouled. Well, this is how the Pilgrims are going to have to come back. Has not been a hot shooting day. Going to have to continue to attack and get to the line and score with the clock stopped. That foul is called on Benson. That's his third. Efosa banks in the free throw. Well, Benson's going to stay in the game with 3 fouls. 5 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. No good on the second. Pollard the rebound. Bassetto threads the needle. Causey with the left hand, able to get it to go. Another assist for Bassetto, 6th of the game. Hills stepped out of bounds on the near side. And are we changing the call? The officials are going to discuss. Well, no one's happy right now on the floor. Let's see what the officials decide to do. And now we may get a technical called. Well, one official came over and had words with the Pilgrims head coach. And they changed the call to a foul on Stokes. So the Pilgrims will keep it. 23 seconds to shoot. The intensity of a championship game. Palpable on the floor right now. Stovall attacks Stokes. Nowhere to go. Kicks it back out. Handled by Marquez Rather. Stovall just inside the line. Nowhere to go. Stokes with him stride for stride. Bassetto slaps down and has the steal. Off and running. Behind the back. Finds Benson. The trailer. 3 is good. Williams. Count it in 1. And the foul is on Benson, his 4th. And then a delay of game warning issued to the Mariners. Well, Benson's going to have to check out. 12 and a half to go. Mariners feeling good, leading by 19. No sense right now in risking Benson picking up his 5th. Even though you're a senior, wanting to win your 3rd ring, he's going to have to sit and watch for a little bit. Bishop Taylor fights his way up the right side. Trying to make the move on Rather. He gets bumped and fouled. Free throws here for Taylor. Can't get the bounce on the first. Ball out of play, and it will belong to the Pilgrims. 73-55. 18-point game. 12:15 to go. Bit of a lull right now in this one. Hills attacks and scores with the left hand. And Wilton Causey a little shaken up after that play. I think he nearly lost his right shoe. The officials will stop play for a second. Pilgrims shooting 40% from the floor, but still the Mariners 52.1% from the field. Pilgrims can't make up much ground. Bassetto. Away from the screen, lobs it over the top. Pollard in the paint, hands off. Causey will throw it down with two hands. Two-hand slam for Wilton Causey. Stovall knocked away from behind by Bassetto, but gets it back down the right side. Blocked. Causey with the denial. Here's Stokes. Working on Inglis. Pollard, toe on the line. Jumper no good. Causey comes racing in. Had the offensive rebound, but Inglis slaps it away. Sprints into the front court. Inglis, right to the rim, hangs in the air. Shot no good. Williams the follow. 75-59. 16-point game. Can the Pilgrims string together enough stops? Bassetto underneath. Pollard. And they call the offensive foul. Pollard, the heavy shoulder into Alex Williams. Cameron Levan going to check in again. Marquez Rather will check out. 10:45 to go. 16-point game. Feels like the Mariners are up more than they are. And I think Hills stepped in play before he gave the ball up. That seems to be the call. So the Pilgrims turn it over in deep. Can't afford that. Bassetto out of the double team. Causey spins, hooks, no good. Offensive rebound, put back, bounces home. That's a big swing, and this pass is swatted by Stokes, who gets the return. The right-handed hook shot, no good. Taylor the offensive board. Extra pass, Causey on the baseline now. Out to Bassetto for three. Got it! Seventh three-pointer for Mikey Bassetto. That's a big swing. Mariners now lead 80-59. Timeout, New England College. Welcome back to the floor. Andrew Pizzelli here bringing you the call. 10:13 left in the second half of the NECC Men's Basketball Championship game. Mitchell leads 80-59, and the Pilgrims, who've been hanging tough, now face a 21-point deficit. Have not been able to string together enough stops and shots to eat into the lead. The teams have basically battled even here in the second half. Levan from the corner, long on the three. Rebound tapped around and controlled by the Mariners. Taylor. Pollard scoops it underneath, bobbled by Causey. Pollard gets it back to Causey now. Baseline right side, out to Taylor with 10 to shoot. Bassetto. Away from Inglis, underneath for Pollard. Ball loose on the floor, picked up by Gomo. Long lead for Afosa. He'll gather and throw it down. Stokes, left hand to right hand, working against Levan. Attacks right side, swatted by Williams. Right to Causey though. Bassetto sprints away from a double team underneath. Pollard gets hammered. And free throws coming here for the Mariners. Dante Pollard, Jr. from Fort Walton Beach, Florida. Hits the first free throw. Mariners 15 for 21 from the line. A lot of free throws. 20 free throws as well in the game attempted by the Pilgrims, who attempt the most in the conference. Take and make the most free throws in the NECC this year. Williams attacks, shot denied, gets the offensive rebound, throws it at the rim and gets fouled. And this middle part of this second half has turned into a slugfest. Pace of the game has slowed somewhat. Williams knocks down the first, best free throw shooter in the conference. And he's the leading scorer for the Pilgrims. Misses the second. Rebound Bassetto. 20-point game. Mariners in control. Stokes to Pollard. Scoops it right side. Taylor on the baseline, in and out on the jump shot. Rebound Afosa. Pilgrims have to push. Inglis. Underneath, Levan, the layup is good. 18-point game, 8:20 to go. Can the Pilgrims make a run? Ball in the hands of Mikey Bassetto. Inglis knocks the ball away and then is called for a foul. Going to the floor, trying to get the ball. And this is going to put Bassetto at the line. That's a tough call. Normally you reward the player who goes to the ground first for the ball. If anything, the way some plays have gone in this second half, you might just let the contact go. Bassetto free throws, though, to reestablish a 20-point lead. First one is good. He's the game's leading scorer with 22 points now. Just his second and third free throws of the game knocks them both down. 20-point game. Ball in the corner. Taylor knocks it away. Levan down on the ground. And he stepped out. 18th turnover for New England College. Over the top for Bassetto, who is fouled from behind by Gomo. And that puts Bassetto right back at the free throw line for more. Trying to add to his totals here today. And he took control of this one from the get-go for his Mariners. Misses the first free throw. First team all-conference performer. Number 1 in the conference in total assists, 11th in the nation in that category. Gets the role in the second. Best assist per game man in the entire country. Has 8 here in this one. With still 7 minutes and 47 seconds remaining. Mariners with the ball back, leading by 21. And Jalen Benson set to check back in with the 4 fouls. Right side, Taylor up fakes the 3, around the Zerla screen. Nowhere to go. Taylor lobbed it to the corner where Stokes had been. Mariners turn it over. And head coach Todd Peretz wants to talk it over. We'll take the timeout as well. 7:33 to go in the second half. Mariners in command, leading 85-64. Welcome back to the floor. Inglis, left side, is fouled. That stops the clock with 7:26 to go. (85-64). Another free throw coming for Inglis. Gets it to go. 20-point game. Benson with 5 fouls. Out there to try and close this one out. And Inglis is going to be called for the foul. That's his 3rd. Benson at the line, knocks down the free throw. Conference Defensive Player of the Year. Is the backbone of this defense. Led the league in only allowing 72.1 points per game. Averaged a career best 12.8 points per game on offense as well, but the defense remained the calling card for Benson this year. Efosa attacks right into the teeth of that defense, and he gets fouled. .709 to go. with all the fouls, late stages of this one are crawling by. the Pilgrims, they still have a chance. I mean, the window's open here. If you keep getting to the line. Scoring with the clock stopped. Problem is they just have not been able to make up enough ground. Off on the free throw here, which would have made it a 19-point game, and then Williams fouls Benson on the near sideline. And for Williams, that's his fifth. Fifth foul on Alex Williams. And so the sophomore from Miramar, Florida, the top scorer, best rebounder, and best free throw shooter for the Pilgrims, is going to have to sit and watch the final 7 minutes and 7 seconds. And Jalen Benson will be at the line for more free throws. Gets the roll on the first. Benson hits both. 22-point game. Gomo down the right side, misses the layup, gets his own rebound, spins and lays it in. 20-point game again. Benson down the middle and fouled. Oh, the foul's just piling up. 19 fouls here in the second half between both teams. And both teams shooting the rest of the way. Benson connects on both. 22-point game. It's gotten quiet in here just because the crowd has just gotten exhausted from all the yelling. Packed house here at the Yarnall Athletic Center. 6:35 to go. Mariners at the driver's seat. Layup no good, but a foul. Jason Stovall, Rookie of the Year, will go to the free throw line. That's the miraculously in a game where we've had 42 fouls called. That's Bacetto's first of the game. Bacetto lobs it cross court dangerously. Stokes will snag it. Stokes away from Causey. Euro step in the paint. Finger roll is up and in. Six minutes to go. 22-point game. Stovall to the corner. English for three. Rattles in. 19-point game, 5:51 to go. Bacetto zigs, zags, spins to Zerlis in the air. He's fouled. Well, it seems like a long time ago, but Robert Zerlis is the one who really got things going for the Mariners. Knocked down his first 4 shots of the game. He's got 15 points now in this one. Misses the second free throw. 20-point game with 5:39 to go. Stovall floats it off the glass and in. Mariners just can't go into coast mode, though. A lot of time left. Underneath, Causey is fouled. Afoso went for the big denial, wound up on Causey's shoulders. And he will get free throws with 5:19 to go.
Foul number 24, Junior Afosa, his fourth team foul.
Misses the first. Stokes the offensive rebound. Around Inglis, bumped and fouled. That's the fourth on Inglis. And just the parade to the free throw line will continue. Stokes a chance to break 20 points. Knocks down the first free throw. 5 of 13 from the field. 9 rebounds. 4, make it 5 players in double figures for the Mariners. Stokes, Bassetto, Benson, Causey, and Zerlis. Inglis splits the double team. Goes right down the middle. Layup no good. The follow slam from Afosa. 95-77. Clock rolling with 4:51, 4:50, 4:49 to go in the conference championship. Stokes called for traveling. Inglis. Stovall left side. Can't get away from Bassetto. Inglis will pull from deep. Shot no good. Rebound Causey. 4:28 to go in an 18-point game. Underneath the pass from Bassetto. Causey will lay it up and in. Inglis. Lutchman to the corner, stepping back. Jarnowski for 3, no good. Bassetto the rebound. Mariners now looking for another knockout punch. Bassetto right side. Works his way into the corner, lobs it all the way across. Stokes, extra pass. Benson, 3, good night. .100 points for the Mariners with 3:43 to go. Layup no good. Stokes the rebound. And now the Mariners can feel it. Bassetto up the floor, hangs in the air and scores. 102-77. Up and under, no good. Zerlis the rebound. Mariners running again. 4-on-1. Benson, lob! Causey! Timeout, New England College. Causey throws it down, and that brings the fans to their feet. 3:13 to go, and Mitchell has their eyes on the prize. We'll be back. Welcome back to the floor. 3:13 remains in this one. The Mariners in complete command, leading by 27. The Pilgrims hung tough, but just this Mariners squad eyeing their 19th straight win at home and a back-to-back championship. Too much to overcome. Subs in for the Pilgrims. Eliza Giomet checking into the game. Senior subbing on for the final 250 of this one. Starter still out there for the Mariners. Bassetto looking for a cherry on top. It's good. 8th three-pointer for Bassetto. Hills. Fadeaway shot no good. Benson the rebound. This one is just going to be a matter of the final margin now. Benson. Left side underneath. Stokes off the window, no good. Last touched out of play by the Mariners. Pilgrims will get it back. And now the curtain call. The fans salute the Mariners. Benson comes to the bench. Stokes, Brown, Causey, and Bassetto. Hugs all around. Kenny Lewis, Sam Jackson, Adam Gardner, Jacob Narvaez. They check in here. Lewis knocks it away. He'll go the distance and score off the window. 30-point lead with 99 seconds to play. New England College, this is a young squad. As I said, Inglis the only returning starter. Showed guts to come here on the road and hang tough for a while. But this Mitchell squad, seasoned, skilled. And they just kept on coming here in this one. Brandon Lee in the game as well for the Mariners. Jackson Williams checks in for New England College. Long lead here for Hills. Final minute. He'll drop it in with the left hand. Mariner crowd does not like that. But they're going to like what happens in the next 52 seconds. Lewis, left side. Up top, Sam Jackson for three, no good. Offensive rebound, kick out to Lewis. 40 seconds to go. Out of bounds. Pilgrims will get it back. .1 to go. 109-83. Ayers, now Hills. 25 seconds to go. Pilgrims will have to shoot. Hills down the left side, denied by Adam Gardner. 19.6 on the game clock, 12 seconds on the shot clock. Ayers gets his man in the air and scores. Mariners can run it out. Brandon Lee walks it ahead, falls down near side, and turns it over. So the Pilgrims, they will have the ball last. 11 seconds to go. Pilgrims get it in. Clock rolling. Jackson Williams brings it ahead. Down the right side, he'll shoot at the horn. Jump shot, no good. The clock hits triple zeros. And the Mariners complete a wire-to-wire dominant season, and they retain their crown. Mitchell is the 2023 NECC champions. (109-85). Credit the Pilgrims coming in here to a hostile environment, hanging tough for most of this game, but they could never make up the ground here in the second half. And then the heavy hitters for Mitchell, Benson, Stokes, and Bassetto, help the Mariners pull away and capture their third championship in the last 5 years, and the last 4 seasons. Great show of sportsmanship here between both teams. Elation on one side, disappointment on the other. Pilgrims fall to 8-18. Their season comes to a close. Meanwhile, the beat goes on for the Mariners. 23-4 overall on the season, and they are bound for the NCAA tournament. We're going to take a short break and then be back with the presentation of the trophy. Mitchell College is your NECC champs. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the floor. Mitchell is your conference champion. 109-85. They defend their conference crown. Their 4th straight appearance in the conference final. They were led today by Mikey Bassetto. 9 of 16 from the field, 8 of 13 from deep, 29 total points to lead all scorers. 20 points for Alfonso Stokes, 16 for Jalen Benson. Causey with 14, Zerlis with 15. He got it going for the Mariners. He hit the first 3 shots for Mitchell. And we're going to turn things over now to Sports Information Director Mike Brunetti.
Center of the court for the presentation of the championship trophies and individual awards. Presenting the conference awards is Commissioner of the New England Collegiate Conference, Lindsey Colbert, and Mitchell College Director of Athletics, Matthew Mason. First for the all-tournament team and MVP. From 4th place, Leslie University, sophomore Christian Castro. From 3rd place, Eastern Nazarene College, junior Jawan Moore. From runner-up New England College, sophomore Alex Williams. Also from runner-up New England College, junior Kyle Inglis. From champion, your Mitchell College Mariners, all-tournament team senior Alfonso Stokes. And the Basketball Championship. Congratulations to players and coaches on an outstanding season. And now one more round of applause as they take center court. Your 2023 NECC champion, Mitchell College.
Well, the Mariners come forward now to get their trophy that stays here in New London. They defend their title from a year ago, and they will once again be headed to the NCAA tournament. Well, as the players and the coaches celebrate on the floor, the ladders are out to cut down the nets. We're going to wrap this one up. The Mariners and the Pilgrims, once again, familiar foes meeting here in the postseason. These games are described as Rocky versus Apollo slugfest by head coach Todd Peretz. And the NECC Coach of the Year was not wrong. This one, again, back and forth. The Mariners were in control, but they threw one too many haymakers for the Pilgrims to handle here in the second half. And the Mariners, they win 109-85. To wrap this one up, want to thank our entire staff and production crew. Your producer and DJ here this evening was Nia Gethers. Stats were provided by Mike Brunetti. Your camera person here this evening was Caitlin Lipsky. I want to thank as well our public address announcer, Emily Reynolds. And I want to thank you all for joining and listening along with us here this evening, folks. Once again, Mitchell retains their conference crown. They defeat New England College 109-85 here in the NECC Men's Basketball Championship. I am Andrew Pizzelli. Have a good night, everyone.